Votez Corée! Votez pour Louis! Votez pour Noah!
Guy Code with Rena Osware.
Welcome to another episode of The Guy Code with me, Rena Osware. Now, on this episode, we're going to be talking about how to get out of the friend zone. Now, I think this is an episode that is long overdue because one of the main motivations to start this podcast is to give men relationship advice, and one of the things that they dread, that most men I know dread, of course, is being in the friend zone. Well, first thing, I'm sure everyone knows what the friend zone is that you just set aside in a section where there is no way and no evidence at all whatsoever of sexual connection or attraction from her, okay? Where she just sees you in a completely platonic way, and this is terrible, especially if it is a lady that you want to pursue. Now, what happens when you're in the friend zone, okay? What goes through her mind when she puts you in the friend zone? This is what happens. She honestly thinks you're not in her league, or most likely you're not her type, okay? That's the basic thing of being in the friend zone, okay? Because I've noticed, and many people have confirmed this, is that a woman will know instantly if she's attracted to you. By first impression, she will know, this guy, I'm attracted to him, from the first impression. And these are the people that she will hardly put in the friend zone unless they mess it up by, not having good game. But initially, when she sees a man that she's attracted to from the get-go, she will hardly put him in the friend zone. But if you're a guy that she isn't really all attracted to, she thinks she can do better, which is actually the main mentality behind putting in the friend zone, is that, okay, yeah, he's good, but I can do better. I can do better can mean anything for a woman. It means she can do better in maybe looks, maybe material things, or even just emotional connection, that she doesn't feel that emotional connection from you and she can do better, have a better connection with someone else. Well, this is what happens when you're put in the friend zone. Now, okay, I was asked, what is the main way how to get out of the friend zone? Or is it even possible to get out of the friend zone? Yes. Many other people will say it's not possible. Many other people say you to walk away, which is a good option. I'll tell you why in a bit. But I think it is very possible for you to get out of the friend zone. Okay? Now, how will I do that? How will you do that? Just one thing. The only way I think is the way you can get out of the friend zone is by making yourself more attractive, and that is by raising your value. When you raise your value as a man, this could get you out of the friend zone, and I believe that for 100%. Why? Because if you're on your purpose, which is the main goal of this podcast, and that I'll be saying it in every episode, I'm sure you've noticed. If you're on your purpose, you're self-developing yourself, you're working on a skill, on your craft, you're working on something, and you're getting better as far as physically, mentally, spiritually, even economically, everything. You're getting better as a person. This could get you out of the friend zone because you will be molding yourself into a better version of yourself, and this could mean that she will see some extra value in you that she did not see before, and this could get you out of the friend zone. This is what I really believe. And another thing, how someone says, is it just best to walk away? Well, yes, I'd say walking away is a good thing because one, it shows an abundance mindset. You don't, if you feel like, you know what, yeah, I can raise my value, but when you raise your value, which is a funny thing, let me tell you guys, when you raise your value, you might find out that you're not attracted to this person anymore, which is very funny, and it can happen, and it happens. You find out you're no longer attracted to her anymore, and she thought she can do better than you. That's why she put you in the friend zone. Now you have better value, you have more value. Now you think you can do better than her, which is funny, and it happens all the time. For most guys I know, if you just keep it real, a comedian once said that a man is only as faithful as his options, which could be true. Sometimes you settle to the best you can get right now, but if some of you, or some of us actually, let me put myself in that situation as well, if some of us were in a better situation than we are right now, we could probably not be surrounding ourselves with the kind of women we are surrounding with ourselves with right now. Okay, so that's what I think is how to get out of the friend zone, is just to raise your value and make yourself more attractive. That way she could notice that you have more value, and she will consider having you as a partner. And there's another way I actually found out how to get out of the friend zone, which is a very interesting way, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, is through pre-selection and social proof. Using pre-selection and social proof. Now, what is this? Pre-selection and social proof is just a term used to describe that if everyone thinks it's legit, then it must be legit. You get, like, just how we marketers use it all the time, by showing you that this amount of people think that this product is great, and you're like, oh well, since all these people think it's great, it must be great. Or when sitcoms, they have that effect where you hear a crowd laughing and you just want to join in, that, oh, if everyone thinks it's quite a punchline, then it must be funny, and you just join in. So it's just one of those things that, since the social probably community you're in right now thinks something is good, then you might just flow with them because it's already been proven by the majority, which could work could be true sometimes, but sometimes it might be not, because especially if you're independent minded, you might not fall prey to this all the time. But as far as women, social proof means that, one, you become someone that people recognize, okay? In that, through self-development, you're becoming better in your field. You become an influencer in your field, okay? You become influential. You become almost like an icon in your field, and people get to know you and get to respect you. And women notice that respect. And when they notice that other people are respecting you in the certain field you're in, it shows that you're a high value man. It shows that you're actually worth something for all these people to look up to you in this way. You get? So it's worth a shot, because that means some people say so using social proof is just as easy as, if she friend zones you, you attract a more attractive chick than she is, which is interesting and could work, because if she friend zoned you and she sees you with an even more beautiful woman, she'll be like, okay, what is this very beautiful woman seeing in him that I've not been seeing? Now I should take a closer look, because maybe I've been skewed this whole time, which could work. But it depends on you guys. It could work because people are superficial, of course. So if they see you with something better than what they can offer, and they turn you down, they will definitely look at you and be like, hey, okay, this guy shows how he has more value than I thought he had, which is a good thing for you. So getting out of the friend zone is that, the main thing is that, raise your value, make yourself more attractive. That way you get out of the friend zone, or attract a better chick, and that will definitely get other people to see you in a different light, because of course you've seen guys with trophy girlfriends and trophy wives. They walk in a room and people will be like, oh, okay, the fact that this guy can attract this kind of woman means that he has his stuff together. He's not just anybody, because not anybody has access to that kind of woman. And if you are able to attract such a woman, you will definitely get a certain a certain impression. You'll give a certain impression to the people who are watching you and people who will, in your social circle. And that's all I have to say about that, guys, about the friend zone. And of course, you can walk away, because sometimes you might think, oh, Rene, I'm in my purpose. I don't have time to find out all this and try to raise an attraction. If she's not attracted to me from the get-go, I might just walk away, which is okay. Just have your abundance mindset. But I just want to, give you some couple of tips that you might just want to know, and just run through you guys, and just try to discuss the different kind of things that I've had different men talk about. So it's just up to you whether you want to raise your value. If you really want to attract this lady and get out of the friend zone, you raise your value, you attract a more attractive chick, or you just walk away and just continue working on your purpose and find someone else who will like you and have an high initial attraction for you. So that's all I have to say about that, guys. Keep following up. We still have more content coming for you, and just keep the feedback coming through our social media, different social media platforms, and we shall talk soon, guys. Bye.